daughter's lives. Welcome, everyone. I am trying to pin us for now. Petra is also joining us. Welcome to the second week of the Anything Goes Crochet Along. YouTube Live, Zoom, all the happy things. Welcome to everyone that is also joining us on YouTube. Is it now? Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. 1400 hours on the dot. How is everyone doing? I'm so happy. Anita is joining me, my friend.
Hello, everyone. Here I am again.
Yay! Yeah, and I came with my beautiful top called I Crochet So I Don't Choke People. Very, very important. And then we also have Pietru joining us. Hello, Pietru. And AJ is joining us. We are currently having load shedding. Hello, AJ. Hello, Lynn. Lynn is also on the YouTube Live. How is everyone? Hello, Pietru. Hello, AJ. I see Pietru is still connecting.
I just have to go get my hook. I left it in the other room.
Very important. We need the hook.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Pietru. Pietru is gone. Hello, Linka. Linka, I haven't seen you in such a long time. For those that doesn't know, we had our Bloemfontein gathering, our monthly gathering this morning. So Anita was also there. And we had such a great morning. It was so much fun. I'll put
They
up
had to kick us out so that we can make the noise.
I will put up the Instagram reel later today. Oh my word, there was some beautiful makes there. So that was a lot of fun. Lishan, hello. Happy Saturday, she says. Thank you, Lishan. And then Nefrael says, I have to get back in my seat. I literally almost fell on the floor with the sound of your hello. I was distracted. I'm so sorry. I hope you're all right. And then Linka says, yeah, I haven't seen you in such a long time. All right. How is everyone doing? Aja, how are you doing?
Yeah, well, I'm very grateful we found that pattern last week because
wow.
it's been very helpful. So
that was, who was it? It was Susanna.
It was Susanna.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Let me pin you. Hold on.
It's very long. So if I show you, it just keeps going.
Oh, wow. Just show us the one flower again. It's so, it's gorgeous.
So it kind of opens up like that.
Remind us the pattern name again.
The Neapolitana or the Neapolitan scarf.
And it's a free pattern, if I remember correctly.
It is a free pattern. Yeah. So I think it originally calls for silk, but I'm just making it using Malabrigo 100% merino. So it's got like these, I think that's the right way, but it's got these like flowers with 6 petals, and then it's got these like chain bits in between. So it's probably one of the most complicated things I've ever crocheted before, but
really?
I tended to stick to more simple crochet, but that's what the pattern looks like. You can see kind of the flowers and the V's going.
Oh, it's beautiful. For those that don't know what we're talking about, if you want to see more information about the pattern, we discussed it in length last week. So go and have a look at the previous week's live.
It's the Sweet Neapolitan.
Yes,
is the name of the pattern.
Yeah, is it a 3-row repeat or it's a 3-row?
I think it's a 2-row.
2-row.
Yeah, it's a 2-row repeat. So there's a foundation row and then it's a 2-row repeat only. Oh no, I might be wrong, but I think now the flowers are going to go. You see, there's 2 flowers here. There's going to be another flower in the middle there, but it's the same technique. It's just in a different place. So it's actually a 4-row repeat, but the flower, the technique is the same. Okay. It's just that you're putting the flower now in the middle.
Different.
So the technique for the second 2 rows is the same as for the first 2 rows. It's just positioned in a different place.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love that.
But it's very long. It's a 409 chain start.
So how did you keep track of all that stitches?
I told my husband not to talk to me, and I just counted.
So it was like, didn't you like employ him to like put a stitch marker every 20 or 50 stitches?
Well, actually, for my birthday, Getrade bought me these popper things that you can pop in. It's like a fidget toy, but she uses them to count, and she got me, and they 25 poppers in a puzzle piece, and it's a puzzle piece, and you can stick them into 4 different, so they can make a grid of 100. So then you can pop one down. Next time I have to cast on or chain that many, I'll use that.
Yeah, that's a great. Happy birthday. I think you had a birthday this week.
Yesterday, yes, thank you.
Oh, happy birthday. I hope it was a good day. And
Happy birthday, AJ.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. I'm so happy that you started. Is it an easy memorable? No, but like, is it easy to remember the repeat? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, so once you've done 2 or 3 flowers, you get into the groove of it and you're like, oh, okay, this makes sense. So it's a lot of chaining, but it's luckily got a photo tutorial, which is very helpful. So for each row, there's a photo tutorial to know how to do it. And then I learned to crochet using UK terms. And I normally use US terms, but I keep forgetting that a treble crochet in American terms is a double treble in UK terms. So it took a few while, but I was like, oh, my stitch is too short. So that was the only thing where I had to keep reminding myself that I had to wrap my yarn around twice, because that's not something we do very often.
So is it the pattern? Is it written in US terms?
US, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so it is written in US terms, so that's good. And then there's points where you have up to 9 loops on your hook, and then you have to pull your yarn through all 9 loops at once. So in the beginning, I did actually start it twice, because in the beginning I wasn't really getting it, but once you get it, it's fine. So if anyone wants to make this, I would say give yourself 2 hours one weekend to just really get it established before you try and take it anywhere or start it anywhere, because then it gets a little bit complicated, because sometimes you're chaining like 12 chains or something, and then to get used to that, it takes a little while.
9 loops on your hook, and then you have to go through all of them at once.
Yeah, so these flowers,
the petals.
Yeah, the petals. You make 3 of these petals, 1, 2, 3, and then you don't close any of the clusters. So you have all the clusters on your hook, and then you pull through all 9 loops, and then you have to chain up and go back into those petals again and make another cluster.
Wow.
And then when you join, so everything is joined. So even, I don't know if you can see, there's like a petal joined to a treble, and there you've got to go through 4 loops. So it's not always so intuitive, because normally we want to do a cluster and then pull through and just finish it, but you don't get to complete the steps as quickly. You've got to go through all of the steps and then finish the step, which is 3 clusters at once, or a cluster and a treble. That's why I'm saying it's probably the most complicated thing that I've crocheted. It's not that hard, but it's not intuitive.
Okay,
yeah.
Interesting. I really want to make that pattern.
Yeah, and it's nice that it's free.
I think I need to add it now to my book. It's my black pen. Before I forget.
It's really like a advanced pattern, because it sounds also like you have to concentrate a lot when you make it.
Yeah, you do have to concentrate, yes. But once I had done a few flowers, I sat and watched TV quite fine, because I was in the groove of it. So
then after you've done, you memorize the flower.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what's interesting? Because you're saying it's not your easiest pattern you've done thus far. I have to say my current project for the crochet along is the same. It's really taking me out of my comfort zone.
With your applique.
Mm.
Mm.
Is that how you
That
say
is-
the word?
It might be applique.
Is it applique or is it applique? Applique. Yeah, applique.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, I've been saying it wrong all the time because I don't know.
Applique is the function when you do it. You're appliquing it onto the jacket.
Okay.
But applique is the piece of work.
Yes. Yeah, listen. It's going to say it here.
Applique.
Yeah. The applique.
Applique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The applique is your product.
Okay.
But you applique it to the applique is a word.
Yeah, Nick, every day you learn something new. Okay. I've got a lesson, a language lesson within this project, and it's putting me through the challenger spaces, let me tell you.
But you need to show us.
I'm going to show you just now.
Okay.
I want to first see Peter's work, then Anita needs to show us, and then I'll show mine. So before we get off, Suzette says, IJ, love the scarf, reminds me of my dear mom's crochet.
Oh, thank you.
Maggie says, ja, hi Jalene, ek wens ek kan nou aan my kombers hikkel, maar ek moet nog 2 pare kouse klaar maak vir die einde van die maand, amper klaar met die tweede paar. So she says, she wish she could now crochet on her blanket, but she's got 2 pairs of socks that she needs to get done before the end of the month, but she's almost done with the second pair, and I believe then she can start with her blanket. That's awesome, Maggie. Please tell us what you're working on for the crochet along. If you're doing the crochet along, what are you currently crochet on? What is the project for the crochet along? And then if you don't do the crochet along, what are you making? That is not part of the crochet along. All right, let me add Pietru. So that Pietru can tell us what she's working on. Hello, Pietru. Pietru is just looking for that. There we go.
Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yes, thanks. How are you doing, Pietru?
Fine, and you?
Good.
Yeah, at the moment I'm still new, so I don't do a pattern or anything. I just tried now to learn to do the granny squares. So at the moment I don't know what I'm going to do with the granny squares. I'm just practicing it now. So I did a few granny squares. I think I did put it on the group as well. So I started with granny squares.
Wow, Pietru, that is amazing.
So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just practicing now.
That is good, Pietru.
Just do a what blanket or something. Yeah.
That is so beautiful. So it's the first time you're actually crocheting.
Yes.
Oh,
so I was struggling, and then I was struggling, and then all of a sudden my mom came, and then she said to me what I did wrong, and then I started to get it right. But now I must just practice, because I was also doing on YouTube, checking how to make it with that. What's the lady? I can't remember.
Is it Celia, or is it Bella Coco, or is it?
No, she's in Africa, up there.
Oh, Secret Yarnery.
Secret Yarnery, yeah. So she showed me.
Oh,
so
she's cool. Yeah,
she's also almost left-handed, so yeah.
Yes.
That's basically what I'm doing, and I'm practicing my crochet. That is all, yeah.
Pietru, I'm so proud of you. Well done.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the crochet versus the knitting?
Yeah, actually I enjoy it now, because it's a long time that I wanted to crochet, but I didn't have the time to learn it. So now with you guys, you was like motivating me, because every month there's something else, and then I got motivated. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so happy that you are doing this. That's a new challenge that you taking on, and that you're actually, because those blocks look all the same size. I'm so proud. You should be feeling very proud.
Yeah, because I first started with a thick yarn just to get the hang of it, and then I went to the smaller yarn. So now I got everything in my head. So now I will know what's going on.
Oh,
I think Pietro must make a blanket or even if it's just a lap blanket, a lap size blanket, then she can have forever ever a project or of her own first crochet.
Yes.
That is what I was thinking. Maybe that is why I started now with the blue. I was thinking of put one pink, one blue, one pink, one blue. Maybe
That's
for a
great.
blanket. Yeah.
That is lovely. I have to confess for the people that's on the crochet along group on WhatsApp, I have not looked at the group at all this week. It was a monster of a week, and I've got so many messages that I need to attend to. So I'm just, as I'm getting time, I'm working through my messages daily. So yes, I can't wait to go to the group and actually see all the makes of the week. It's just been too busy this week. Linka says Quanta Quilt, love it. I love it. And Suzette says, I'm not doing the crochet along. I'm busy with a school sweater and a snowfall sweater, scarf number 2, and a pair of socks. I remember Suzette was busy with a snowfall sweater. She was, I think she needs to make 3. It's for a wedding. Oh, there the power goes back to normal power. We were just having load shedding. So I see the power is back on.
Yes.
She was really making these sweaters for the bridesmaids and the bride, I think. So I can, and she's already on the second one, so that's amazing. Yes, Suzette, you're very busy. Pietro, your blocks look amazing, says Suzette. I agree.
Oh, thank you.
Maggie says she's busy with a corner-to-corner blanket, 2-color granny square baby blanket that she's busy with. Oh, that's awesome, Maggie. That's wonderful. That's lovely.
A corner to corner is always a great project.
Oh my word, I
I love a corner.
Nee, it's one of those just great meditation type of
There's one thing
ease.
I like more than a corner to corner. A corner to corner in a variegated yard.
Yes.
Because then you can see all these beautiful colors and stuff going on. And yeah.
I love
a corner to corner.
Yes, me too.
If
Definitely.
you bought myself this yarn, I want to do also a pair of socks for the
Yes.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
Very
Very
in
good.
Krugersdorp. I don't know, you know, that you even know of the wool shop here in Krugersdorp, because if you go in there, you spend.
New Cayo Bazaar. I know Cayo Bazaar. I know it very well. I do a lot of online ordering from New Cayo Bazaar. If I need acrylic yarns or the yarns that they stock, it's good prices.
I do window shopping. Does that count? I do a lot of window shopping.
Maybe the yarns that I'm busy with the Fox Applique I actually bought from them.
Right?
Yeah, I made an order to New Cayo Bazaar because they've got the best prices. And then there was 3 colors that they didn't have. So I had to go to, I somewhere went to Abram's shop to get those 3 yarns. And it's like almost 10 to 20 rand per ball more expensive.
So it's actually, even with the shipping,
it's much cheaper. It's worth it to order from New Cayo Bazaar, really. So you're very fortunate that you're actually staying there, so close to them.
And there's also that other one, Samdor Factory. It started with a material, but it also have now wool and everything. And you can also order online.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Suzette says a corner to corner is definitely a got-to crochet, yes. Maggie says she's completed 4 corner to corners already. Wow. She's busy with her 5th one, it seems. All right, let me quickly just remove the spotlight on Pietro and put the spotlight on us, because I think it's time for Anita, my friend. Okay, wait. You need to, is it the whole thing in there? Okay.
Yeah.
I think you need to go back to that. So just look at this beauty. Just prepare to be amazed. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Oh, my
nice.
goodness.
this is the back. It's got a lot of school work to do. You can see that
It's
side
nice.
is the darker side, and this is the lighter side.
Wow.
So then you can see it's going to fit a queen. It's already the width of a queen size bed. So it does need some length now. So it's
Is it all scraps?
This is all scraps.
Wow.
Yo,
This is
wow.
all scraps. 90% are socks, but there's also some scraps from friends. And
I'm one of the friends.
you want to friend? Scraps from the friend is here. And there's also from Esteriza's yarn and scraps from Esteriza India. And there's also from This Is Not Your Habit, I know. For sure, this pink, this bright pink is Not Your Habit.
That's a mammoth project.
I'm going to quickly open up the window
That's
for
nice.
after the get some egg.
So this is, I know, Not Your Habits yarn. This I know is Esteriza. But this is all scraps that I made. Either something else from as well as, and then I use the scraps for this.
And then the white, where's the white from?
The white is from Stukken yarn. It's just the undyed yarn from Stukken yarn. I wanted
Okay.
something that I can't run out of the color, so it's an undyed yarn from Stukken yarn.
Mm.
It's in always 75-25 or 80-20, but it's all sock yarn.
It's very amazing. And that's a lot of work. And so have you done more colored squares already, or are you making the colored squares as you go?
Just give me a second.
You can have a seat.
I have a whole box at home full of colored squares, and if I can, I'm going to do it. Whoops.
Wow.
This is all Jalene's leftovers that she gave me. That pink ones is the ones I'm busy with now, but those and this and this.
Okay, wait. What's happening? Whoop.
Oh, you're not going to hold it.
I will not steal your blocks, I promise. Oh, it's just gorgeous.
It's all blocks that I have. And these
Well
blocks, all the ends must still be woven in.
Just to
Woven
get,
in.
I'm trying to give you an idea of how small these blocks are. They're so tiny, peoples.
What size hook did you use?
3.5, 3 millimeter,
Okay.
3 millimeter.
3,
millimeter.
okay.
Yeah, it's 3 millimeter. But it's now for me a mindless project, but an enjoyable project. I love my project. And I feel like every now and then I can see the progress on it. Jalene, you last saw the project when it was here at the blue blocks. And it's got, and each of these rows is 40 blocks, 20 colored and 20 white. So it's 40 blocks in total.
But it's good that we're going into winter now, because that would be very hot to work on, I'm sure.
Do you know what? In summer, I work on the small blocks.
Clever.
In summer, I work on the small blocks and I put them away. And then in winter, I work on the bigger blanket.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be so proud when it's done one day. One
We-
year, not one
We're
day.
going to have a whole photo session
Yeah.
dedicated on that.
I think I worked out it's over 1,000 blocks that will be in this when it's done.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
Wow.
It's really beautiful. All right, let's quickly look at all the comments. And then I see Lynn also joined us, and then we can look at Lynn's project. Suzette says, peer through that yarn is stash. It looks awesome when you knit. New KO is an awesome shop. Yeah, I agree. New KO Bazaar is wonderful. Awesome Battenberg blanket. Wow, says Suzette. And then, hello Suzette. I don't even know if I said hello to Suzette yet. Hello, Suzette. Nefra Hal says, love how the colors are striped with similar shades, and some of them look like little windows.
Yes.
They do, right? Lady Crochet. Hello, Lady Crochet. Hi, I just subscribed to you. Oh, that is so very kind. Thanks. Beautiful blanket, she says.
Yeah, thank you. And I can really recommend this. This is a free pattern online, the Battenberg. She's got video tutorials because it's a join as you go. The white is used as a join as you go, and I can recommend it for anybody. It's very easy and it's good for your memories. Even small scraps, you can use it. I think it's 3 grams per block, so it's very small.
It's beautiful.
On the online group, somebody used the same thing to make herself a jacket, like similar to your.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but they used the same technique for the Battenberg, but she made herself a jacket. Same to your
to my jacket, my granny square
your
jacket.
granny square jacket.
Oh,
And it
wow.
looks awesome.
Wow. All right, let's add. I just wanted to quickly get my project that I work on because I cannot work on my crochet along project here because I need to focus here and I need the focus in my project as well. So I cannot do it. So I'm still working away in on this.
Where's your hexagons? Those small hexagons, or they are here?
Yeah, they are in my bag. I just went to fetch them so that I can work on. Hello, Lynn. you can unmute. I want to see your project. Are you not?
I don't know. Hold on.
There, I can hear you.
And
There.
now?
Yes.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, but I can't hear you. Hold on. I've got like multiple speakers. And now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you know what? So Lynn sends me a message. She ordered yarn. Now she gets the yarn. She's telling me, oh my word, this is the most fancy yarn I've ever got. Like, this is like next level. So yesterday she sent me a voice note, or she phoned me. Did you phone me yesterday? I think you did. And then I was like, hi, it's a peasant here. Because she's like leveling up there. I felt like a peasant talking. I'm like, oh, it's so nice that you can actually talk to me because you're so fancy with your fancy yarn. Was it just a joke? But I cannot wait for her to show us.
Okay, so let me just put my stitch marker in because this will unravel. So this is my auto mosaic. I'm going to, can you see that?
Yes. Oh, that is pretty.
So it's such an easy design. I was a bit nervous to start this, but I started this on Thursday night. So the yoke is done and I'm now on the body and I'm doing the duster length. So I've got to do 32 rows on the body before I start the mosaic part of it. But yeah, and it stitches up so beautifully and so quickly, and it's an easy design.
Okay, what is the name of the design and we want to know about the yarn?
Okay. Okay, the design is by MJ's. Wait, let me just look at my Ravelry quickly.
MJ's off the hook. Probably.
Yes, you see,
Yeah.
and I need other people. So MJ's off the hook, and it's called Autumn's Charm Mosaic Cardigan.
Wow.
Okay. So I initially started it with Bellissima DK from Stylecraft, but I really just wasn't feeling it. So I actually worked on it for a day and then I frogged the whole thing. But then I thought, no, man, I need to give this a proper go. So I ordered other yarn. So I ordered Alpaca Soft DK from Rowan Yarns in the UK. But I mean, I think we've got a local distributor. And oh my word, my hook slides through this yarn like a hot knife through butter. It's amazing yarn. So yeah, it works out very, very
Blend
quickly.
of the yarn. What is the blend again?
So it is, I've got the label here. So it's 70% virgin wool and 30% alpaca. So, and then the mosaic part, let me just get that ball. Hold on, give me a second.
Let me tell you, alpaca yarn is luxurious. Have you ever knitted with alpaca?
Yeah.
Oh,
I knitted my sister's son a beanie that has alpaca in it.
oh wow.
It's wool. It's
So this is the plain color.
Yeah.
And then when you do the mosaic part, and you've got to bring in a multicolor contrast. And this one is felted tweed, also by Rowan, also an alpaca, but this one is 50% wool, 25% alpaca, and 25% viscose. So that's the.
Oh, that is gonna be so
And then
beautiful.
it's got like a pinky color here and like shades of mulberry and stuff going on in here.
Lynn, that is gonna be beautiful.
I know, I can't wait. can't wait. And when I'm done, winter can't come quick enough.
I know, you're going to have a problem.
I know, I have a
Winter,
double
can you
problem.
just-
I have... What?
She's like, I'm like saying, come winter, come. And she's like,
I'm not a winter person.
Mm-mm.
Sorry for all the winter people online. No, autumn can come. I'm fine with autumn. But winter, deep winter,
Yes,
okay.
yeah,
I
blue
agree.
winter is, it's tough.
Yeah. And I found out today that so I'm not in the Western Cape anymore. I've lived there my whole life, but I'm in the Eastern Cape now. I'm in PE. And I found out today that PE winters apparently are not as cold as Cape Town winters.
Oh, wow, really?
So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, so now then you need to come visit me so that you can at least use your cardigan properly in Bloemfontein.
I'm there. I'm there.
We're gonna have a whole life party. I can see it happening. That is beautiful, Lynn. I'm so amazed that you actually crocheted that up so quickly.
I'm amazed I crocheted it up so quickly. Look, the first part, the yoke, is a lot of counting because you literally you're working the whole thing top down, and then you even your it's a I suppose a raglan split that you do.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you actually to hold it up again.
From the first row. I mean, like that there.
What's a raglan indeed?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So from your first row, you start putting that in already. So you have to keep track of every section's count. But the nice thing about this pattern, I love designers who do this. They include a row check sheet into the pattern, and then she like tells you it like let's say row 5. Every section, what the count must be in that section for row 5, which I love it when they do that, because that means you can crochet the section, count, you're right, then continue, but you're still on row 5 until you get to the end.
Yeah.
So, and it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah, that's manageable.
Yeah, exactly.
You can quality control your work.
True. Yeah. So, and the pattern also comes with a private video tutorial embedded in the pattern.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was.
I cannot wait. I think by next week we will see the mosaic.
I forget next week. I mean, hello, Monday morning you'll get a WhatsApp, promise you.
I'm so excited to see that.
I hope that picture is on the group so that we all can see it.
Yes, I will. You know what? I must apologize to the group because I forget. So I'm very careful what I post on the group and what I don't, because I also am a designer. So I can't overstep and post one of my designs on a non-designer day. So then I tend to forget that I must post my normal pictures. So it's a bit like, it's a bit like a muddle in my head sometimes. And then I forget to post completely, but I will post pics of this.
Oh, yay. I'm happy to hear that. I just said earlier, I've not been on the group, and Anything Goes Crochet Along the group, and actually so many other messages that I've not read, because this week was more sitting in meetings the whole day, up until 6 o'clock and whatever. This week was just a monster week. I don't know. I was complaining this week because it feels like we're sitting in meetings. They want us to get work done, but then we are trapped in meetings. It was just, it sucks the life out of me, honestly. I feel exhausted when I get home. So, but it's beautiful. And let's quickly let's look at the, Suzette says, remember to like the podcast, the video. That would be really appreciated. Give it a like while you're watching. Edith says to Anita, you deserve a freaking medal for all the work going into that Battenberg blanket.
Thank you, Edith. I'll take that medal.
I will have to present Edith. Edith is our local sick note compilator. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
If you don't know, go and watch. If you don't know what we're talking about, watch the live from Wednesday night. We had a lot of fun. We were laughing so much. So Edith, I will make sure that when it's completed, I will present Edith with a medal, and then we can have a medal ceremony.
It's going to be in 2-3 years, but it's fun.
Yes,
Still friends.
I can do that. Suzette says, hello, Lynn. Stitching Stories. Hello, Michelle. She says, I can't wait for Mariana's new cardigan. Oh, Mariana, if you don't know Mariana, she's a South African crochet designer. She's got beautiful crochet patterns. And then also Lynn has beautiful interlocking patterns. Lynn, that you see currently on the screen, as interlocking crochet. And she's also got sock patterns, knitted sock patterns. Suzette says, oh my word, Lynn, that yarn is awesome. And Suzette says, summer in the Northern Cape is not funny anymore. Winter can come, please. Yeah, because shame. They in the Northern Cape, they're with 40+ degrees. It's not nice. Sweet Crochet Dreams. Just talking about Mariana. She says, hello. Just remember this is on and now so happy to be here. Hello, Mariana. All right. Okay, so let me show you my Fox applique. Is that the word? Correct. Okay, so I'm wrong with my words, peoples. I didn't know that I'm saying and nobody's correcting me. Everybody's been so gracious and so nice. Rosemary says, hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Just got back from the shops. Hello, Rosemary. I hope you survived the week. I know she also had a busy week. All right, so I am busy. Let me just get my bag here. I am busy with the Dreamweaver Fox applique. I said it wrong last week. I said applique. From Project Arian. She's also an amazing crochet designer. If you have Amigurumi, if that's your thing, you would love her pattern. She is really extraordinary. She's really great. So I am crocheting that. Let me just take out my pattern. And the yarn that I'm using before I actually show you the whole thing, let me just repack this back beautifully. Like I said earlier, I bought this from New KO Bazaar. These are the yarns I'm using. It is Alle Pure Gold, acrylic yarn, double knit. And let me tell you, this is taking me out of my comfort zone. But this is how far I am with my applique. This is giving me heart palpitations, all right? This is making me anxious.
The ends.
Yes, it's making
I wish we lived closer because I love sewing in ends. If I lived closer to you, I would just pop over
Maybe
and sew in ends.
to you. I'll put it to you, and then you can work away my ends, and then we can put it back.
It sounds good. Happy.
But this is giving me anxiety. Like this is not working for me.
No, I would have anxiety for that.
But what Anita also gave me a good idea was that I can, because what I'm currently doing is I'm actually making these knots at the back. And then I'm going to use, what do you call that stuff?
It's fabric glue.
Fabric glue, yes.
So people sometimes use that glue. If you have a skirt or something and you you can't immediately sew in the seam of the glue. You glue it for now. And they use it also in applique work and stuff where you have to glue stuff, especially on one fabric on another fabric. Then you use that type of glue.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I can either put over to AJ, and AJ can work away all my ends, or I can
also work in your ends as you go.
No, we're not all as cool as you, okay? Or as organized.
I mean, this is my problem, Lynn. Can you see? I'm working away on my scrappy blanket, and then I just leave the stuff. And the best is I have all the intentions. When I've worked all away my ends, then I'm like, Jalene, remember now. When you crochet a new block in here, work away your ends immediately. And that doesn't last long, Lynn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knot this not the right word. Yeah. Nee?
Yes.
And then I'm going to do fabric glue because I'm going to paste this on my denim jacket, on the back of my denim jacket. So that's the idea.
Okay, so no one's going to ever see that back.
No.
Okay.
So that, I think, are we going to go with that plan? Yeah. But yeah, this is really testing my crochet ability. It's also, I really enjoy it, but I cannot work on it while it's just not an easy project to sit in work in a group where you just want to just crochet and talk.
It's looking
like
amazing.
The pattern is like a book. It's like almost 50 pages. And I am following that pattern. It's like a book. I've not even printed all the stuff. It's like the whole thing is showing you exactly what to do. It's amazing. The pattern is done very well. But it's not a project. I need to concentrate when I do work on this. But I am so excited.
What yarn are you using?
I'm using Pure Gold.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what is the. Where are we? Hi everyone. Okay, that I read. Rosemary says just about Jalene. It was hectic. Oh, Asta, how was the week? I'm glad we survived the week. Mariana is asking, sorry, I obviously missed it. Who is your guest? Oh, and Lynn, you are my people. I also like to weave in ends. Okay, so I have another person that I can send it to. Thanks, Mariana. This is Anita, my friend.
You always see me on the chat. This is how I look.
She's also a fellow Bloemfonteiner. Yeah.
So we met through Jalene's live and been friends ever since.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we exercise 3 times a week in the mornings together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, from 5 to 6 in the morning.
One day, Wednesday, Friday.
Yes. Yeah.
She's very fit. She ran so far and so quick.
Not quick.
You are quick. You're much quicker than me.
No,
She's
not
probably
quick.
10 years older than me, and she's there in front there. And then she runs over weekends, 10-kilometer races and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
next week again is a thing.
yes, yeah, she's very fit. If you don't know, she's on Instagram as Yarn Fitness. It all makes sense now.
You will see me in exercising clothes or with knitting and crochet. You can decide.
That is really the reality.
Jalene, I must show you on the Battenberg, ne? All my ends are woven.
Oh my word! You know. Now she writes totally like.
You see?
Just showing off.
Beautiful. I mean, I don't like the small squares,
Yeah.
but you know.
You guys are seeing the back of the Battenberg. All the ends are woven in.
I'm just keeping quiet. I will just not say anything.
So otherwise, I would also feel like anxiety.
Yes,
So
yes.
just
Rosemary says, wow, Jalene, it's beautiful. Thank you, Rosemary. I also love Pure Gold. And Suzette says, that glue idea is wonderful. I know. Thank you, Anita. Lady Crochet says, it's gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, yeah. I will now work away on these ends. So this is it's not my crochet along project, but I'm bringing it to my lives on every Wednesday night, as well as currently on the crochet along live, because that's the easiest project for me to work on, which is crochet related. And this project is a flower motif hexagon, which was a free pattern on the internet, but it's not available anymore. And for every project that I work on that I use merino yarn or, not acrylic yarn, rather, I put in here. I'm actually a little bit behind to work in some of my yarns, but I still need to work away these ones. So that's what I'm going to be busy with during this.
Your project and my project might be finished at the same time.
Yes, definitely. We can give each other medals at the same time.
Edith's medals.
Yeah. Edith can provide the certificates.
Yeah.
Rosemary says, so you are yarn fit and super fit. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Anita is. She is yarn fit, crochet fit, and knitting fit, as well as really, really fit. Edith says, I'm team Jalene with not weaving in ends till the end. Thanks, Edith. I'm so happy that somebody's on my side. You know, I'm so grateful for Edith. She provides me with sick notes.
Yeah, and I've seen the note.
Yeah, it's a real note. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Wednesday's live. and she's team with me on no weaving. So yeah, I have all the best intentions of doing the ends, and then so it works well in the beginning, and then it's just not working anymore. So
You know what I do but I only do it when I do a multicolor interlocking crochet pattern, because normally interlocking crochet only uses 2 colors. But sometimes, every now and again, then we do a multicolor. Every 10 rows or so, when I've now worked away from that section, then I'll weave in those ends. And then it doesn't give me anxiety. I can sleep at night if my ends are woven in.
Okay, yeah, no, luckily I can sleep at night. Okay, but we can use the same. We can use the same argument for this.
Okay.
Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? There was probably 10 that I didn't wove in. Okay,
that looks fine.
Yeah. So
it's the fox.
The fox is it's I'm telling you, it's like, and then when I work with some of the stitches you have to pick up at the back of the work.
Yes.
Then I have to like fiddle it around with the previous end that's in the way.
Can't you work over it?
Yeah, I'm actually currently doing that. For some of them, I'm actually working over it. Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is a very 3D dimensional design, in fact. Because, like, for instance, look at these eyelids going.
Okay.
Like it's almost like having a dimension where it's like popping through the front, and then the forehead is currently worked at the back, giving this some. It's really
some depth. Yeah.
It's really a good design. I'm really excited.
Really cool.
Okay, now it just looks like that, because the moment you showed it now, it looked like these eyelashes was also, but no, they're not. But you can still feel them. Even these eyelashes got
this black
texture.
Yes.
To the
the eyelid with the lashes.
Yeah.
This
it's got texture to that lashes.
Yeah, it's
I
really.
think that's gonna look awesome, Jalene.
Yeah, I'm so excited. You know, I've got a thing for denim jackets. I don't know why. It's like I'm like a lady with a lot of shoes. I've got like 2 pairs of shoes. I'm not a shoe girl. People like really. For work, I have a summer pair. No, for winter, I have my boots. I'm really basic with shoes. I'm not this typical woman. Hello, everyone. And but denim jackets, I'm like a girl with shoes. Like I've got 3 jackets, I think.
But the denim jacket goes with everything.
Yes.
You can wear it. You can dress it up for formal, and you can dress it down for casual.
Yes.
And you can take it anywhere.
I think it's going to be beautiful on a denim jacket, honestly. I'm so excited. Rosemary, oh no, I thought there was extra comments, but there isn't. I almost read it again. Yeah, so now I'm just merely working away my ends. A good girl. And then I will start to actually work away my Hidden Gems yarn that I actually knitted for. Oh, there's AJ gone. AJ is gone. She left us. Bye, AJ. I need to work away all those Advent yarns that I use for my Hidden Gems still. That I still need to do. So that I will still crochet then in.
Now I'm also like, even if I knit a scrappy sock,
yes.
Then if I'm, let's say, 10 rows past that where I work in those ends. Otherwise, I get overwhelmed afterwards.
Yeah.
To wearing all those ends. So even if I do a scrappy sock, every certain number of rows, I weave in all my ends. And then I always feel like when I've done my final cast off or my final row, then it's, yes, this project is done.
Yeah, it's
not
exactly. I don't have to think about the ends again.
Yeah. No, but this is, I really like the fox. What I try to do is like do one page of the pattern, almost like per day or something, or one piece of, because like I'm currently busy with the forehead. So I just do a few rows per day and then I carry on. But I would like actually to be done with this by next week because I want to start with my second project that I have targeted for the crochet long, but I don't know if I'll be done, but let's see how far I get.
You'll be done. You will be done.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably. Yeah.
When you have the right yarn, you'll be done.
Very excited about your project. Lady Crochet says, I crochet over my ends as much as I can. Yes. So I try to do that now. Also, I think in the beginning it was, you start with the one eye, then you start with the other eye, then you do the nose and like the nose bridge, and then you start to connect these when you do these big eyelids. What do you call them? Eyeshadow, or what does she call them? I can't remember. So now all the pieces is now connected. So now it's easier to work. Yeah. And to deal with the pieces. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it will, like you said, if it grows, it would become easier to grow over. Over the ends.
Yes, definitely. But I think your idea of using a fabric material glue will actually work.
Material fabric is the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely do that.
Jalene, you also get it in a spray bottle.
Really?
Yeah. That's like we can spray it on, and then when you
paste it on the jacket.
When you paste it on the jacket, you can spray it on the back of that, right? And then before you stitch your jacket on, it then holds the place for you to stitch it on.
Oh wow, maybe I must do that.
Yeah, it's like a aerosol spray.
I'm gonna stitch it on with my hand, like, because I don't have a stitching machine. Is that what you call it? A sewing machine?
And you don't know somebody that does that?
No, I don't also know somebody that does. She's got one. Yeah, maybe I'll bring it along and then you can just stitch it for me. We can do that. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see it on my jacket.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, I also think so.
It's going to be very pretty.
Yeah.
I can't help you with that one.
Yeah, I'll have to make a choice on which of my jackets I'm going to put it on. I think I know which one. Yeah, I'm very excited. And then we can take nice photos of the jacket with the fox applique. Very excited. Oh, joy. It's hot in Bloom.
It is hot.
Yeah. How is the weather with where you are, guys?
It's humid here. I just actually now Nigel brought the fan to put on me because my fan normally stands over there where I sit and crochet, but I'm at my desk now.
Yeah.
So, he brought the fan here because it's actually just humid here.
Yeah, it feels like that also.
Yeah, but it's the weather. Remember, this is all we have since the rain we had. It's during the day it's hot, and then by 4 o'clock we have like a storm, and then it passes. And I think that's what makes it humid.
Yeah, because it even looks like it might rain today. Yeah.
So it makes it humid. Yeah, by 4 o'clock you can expect a thunderstorm, and then it makes it humid.
My one colleague says it's like the rainy shy of the daylight. It only rains at night.
Yeah, like this morning, I had to go out and it was raining. And
really?
And then by the time we came back about say 2 hours later, it was all fine again.
Wow.
But it's the humidity though that is created that I can't stand that. Yeah.
I love autumn when it's becoming cooler because
I like autumn and I like spring because of the cooler weather.
Yeah.
But deep winter, no. And summer, yes, I also feel the heat, but it's not for me as bad as winter. Yes, I'm also hot on winter and summer, but I think I'm a spring or an autumn girl. I'm not winter or summer.
Yeah, more moderate temperatures, yes. Right? Yeah. I really agree with you. The extreme heat is just not working for me. And then, the cold is next level.
Cold we can do something about. We can put our layers on and put our boots, and we can wear our merino socks, the double
I don't
knit.
know. There's some days, let me tell you, Lynn, when you go out for work and the cold temperature is like say 6 degrees for the day, it's like, and you have to go into work for that. It feels at work underneath my desk like my feet and my knees is going to fall off.
Amen.
Honestly.
I sometimes take so much. I actually currently have like a pasmina or a blanket or
Yes.
something in the office.
Me too.
So that I can cover my feet and my thing. So even with the aircon and everything, you don't warm up.
It's very cold. Really. I also have an extra blanket in my office.
Yeah.
And I have a heater, but it's like your knees and your feet just doesn't warm up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, it's like I have my knitted socks on. It's better with my knitted socks.
Yes. Yeah.
Than it used to be when I did not wear any wool socks.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it
The
does.
knitted socks makes a huge difference.
Yeah, and boots. You need to have boots. AJ is back.
I love boots. I love boots. I'm a boot girl.
Yeah, I know.
I
Me
have
too.
endless pairs. Yeah.
I love.
Every winter, 1 or 2 has to be purchased.
Yeah, no, I love boots. That's my pair of in the winter that I'm talking about. That's my boots. I need to actually buy myself another pair. My mom and my mother-in-law was telling me, Jalene, you can't have just one pair of shoes. It's very bad for your feet. You know, you need to exchange between pairs every other day. And I was like, oh, whatever. I just have one pair.
I have 2 pairs, a brown pair and a black pair.
Yeah.
Does that count as no?
Lady Crochet says, I crochet mostly blanket cardigans and triangle shawls. Oh, lovely. I love a good triangle shawl. I really do. Something like the virus shawl. We were talking about the virus shawl actually today, this morning. And it's such a great pattern. I love that. I used to love, she do blankets, cardigans, and triangle shawls. I am a little bit crocheted out with blankets.
You know what? I don't think I'm a blanket girl. I do my pattern work, but that's small pieces of work at a time, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't like even to make bigger blankets. It's I think I done 2 or 3 big baby blankets, but I prefer to do other stuff. A blanket takes too long for me to finish.
When I start,
my favorite is crochet table runners. That's my favorite to do. Is anything to do with table decor, so mostly table runners. And with blankets, I only really started crocheting blankets when I started designing, because you have to sort of cater to. Well, I suppose you don't have to, but it's also good to sort of cater to that market, to expose yourself, and to more to create awareness. But it's definitely not my favorite thing to crochet.
I when I started crocheting, I was just doing blankets. Everybody got a blanket. You get a blanket. You get a blanket type of. Even the cats got a blanket. You know, everybody got a blanket. So I think that really saturated my need to crochet more blankets. But Lynn, that is how we met.
Yes.
That's how we
met. The diamond, the queen cow. Yes, that is how we met. But can I tell you something? I see Sweet Crochet Dreams is on the YouTube live, but can I just tell you that I tested the Zarina tea for her last year. I think it was late in the year. She released it now in February, but that was the first. I've been able to crochet since I was 10 years old. So you're talking 1980 something, okay? That was the first time that I ever crocheted a garment. Was when I tested for Mariana.
Wow.
This is the second garment ever that I would be making. Ever.
Wow.
I have always done table decor.
Oh, that's amazing, Lynn. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes, the queen. Actually, I've got it on my chair here. This is what I crocheted. And this is when we met.
Yes.
It's lovely.
It's
a beautiful
beautiful.
one. Yeah. I was needing some yarn, and then at that time you still was selling yarn.
Oh, that was when I was teaching crochet still. I wasn't even a designer then yet.
That's a long time ago.
It's very long ago. In
And that
fact, when we did that, I didn't even know how to do interlocking crochet. I didn't even know that interlocking crochet existed when we did that.
Yeah. It's amazing how the time just gone by and how we progress in our crafts, right?
Yeah. And you know, my queen, Carl, what I did was, I don't know if you remember, but when she released it, she had different colorways. And one of the colorways was sort of like an autumny shade, but she'd given all the colors for the, what was it? The Stylecraft Special DK or something?
Yes.
So I looked at the colorway and I didn't like the Stylecraft Special DK. So I took the Vinnie's Nickum and I matched the colors and I did a very sort of autumn fall colorway for my one. And then I used the Nickum, the natural, as the outline, the one that creates the patterns.
Yeah.
But then I think that was the year that that was the year that my mother went had to go into started dialysis. So she used to complain that when they go for the dialysis, I mean, they've got to lay there for a long time. It's very cold in that room. So I gave her the blanket because it was cotton. So it was soft. So she could lay on it at night because the bed was very cold and the room was cold. So I gave it to her to use for that.
Well, that is special then.
So yeah.
Wow. Mariana says, "Oh, Lynn, I'm so glad you're making a second garment. Just shows how we change over time to try new things."
Well, it's either that we change or we get influenced, but love you, Mariana. Thank you for that.
The influence is definitely there, right?
Oh, yeah. Which I remember when she first posted a picture of the Zarina tea, I was like, when this woman puts out that testicle, I'm there for that.
Yeah, but I mean, did you see the new pattern that she just came out with? Okay, wait. I cannot remember the pattern name, but I just know it's beautiful.
Is it a released pattern or?
Wait, I'm going to just quickly look for it so that I can... wait, I'm going to just quickly look on my screen on Ravelry. So just give me, and then I will share my screen with you. Here is the sweet nipple. Let me quickly share the screen so that AJ is busy with this pattern, which is a free pattern on Ravelry. So I just want to quickly show it. There's the pattern.
Yep.
This is such a beautiful pattern, and it's a free Ravelry download. Okay. So let me quickly just search for Mariana for Sweet Crochet Dreams. Mariana, if you in the live, can you just give me the pattern name?
Is it the new one?
Here it is. No worries, got it. Look at this.
Isn't it? I've seen it. It's beautiful.
Oh, I did not see that.
Oh my word.
I've seen that one.
I saw the pattern testicle for this and I was like, oh my word, I want to make this. But I have so many things that I couldn't do it. This is so beautiful. She's amazing. She's got pay what you can options. She's a South African designer. We are very proud of our South African designers. And this is such the buyer's bliss, Cal. Look at this.
It's beautiful. I've looked at that one.
Isn't
And
it?
it's such a clever technique as well. I saw Getrade crocheting it last month. And it's such a clever way to crochet.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that's just gone into my favorites. Thank you, Mariana.
You see, that is the influence we're talking about here, you know?
No, totally. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I'm so glad Lily's calling it influence and not enablers. It's more, how do you say, sounds more calm down if you say influencers and not enablers. some of these patterns I feel like
Yeah, so I mean, I saw that pattern. I was like, oh my word, it is so beautiful. I love it. I really love that pattern. It's gorgeous. And then while we're talking about patterns, I think you need to show us this thing that you made.
this is
Talk.
a top that I crocheted
I'm gonna spotlight.
very long time ago. Okay, this is a top I crocheted very long time ago. This design, it's funny. How do I say? I first saw the design on Bag O' Day Crochet. She
Yes.
made it, and then not very long after that, Expression Fiber Art released a similar pattern, but it's so easy. It's 2 triangles that you crochet, two squares that you crochet, and then you just seam it, and then I just did a little picot edge around the hem and the top. I didn't do anything even around the sleeve.
So there's this armholes, but look at, I love that how you join it here on the top of the shoulder.
Oh, how cute is that?
That
And
is really nice.
It's just a straightforward squares, 2 squares that you crochet, and then you just join it. And it really, really was a good pattern. This was also, I was gifted. My mom's in an old age home. My mom is part of our, and then all the ladies that, it sounds now weird, that passed away, there's stock that's left over of yarn comes to me. So this was part of one of the ladies, L Cotton, that came to me, and I said, okay, fine, I'm going to make a top. And in the end, there was enough yarn left, and my mom also made her one of those.
Oh, that's so nice.
So yeah,
That's a thoughtful, right? So the children obviously they don't
know
what to do with the yarn, and then your mom is like, I know, we can give it to my daughter. And so Anita ends up with all the stash
Yeah,
of everyone.
and most of the kids is also overseas. They're not going to ship the yarn there.
Yeah.
So beautiful. So that's how I end up with this specific yarn. And then my mom also had enough to make her a similar top.
No, that is so awesome. I love that you brought it with. Thank you.
But this is for all if there's new crocheters out there.
Yeah.
But I can't do a garment. If you can crochet a square, you can make a top. You can make a garment.
Yes.
I completely agree. I mean, I've knitted garments before. I could knit garments since I was very young. But you know, the old school way of you knit every section and then you seam everything together. Nothing was stick down. Everything was bottom up in sections. And I've always wanted to crochet a garment. So like I said, when the opportunity came, when I saw the Serena T, I was, I was actually normally I mean, I don't apply for testing hardly ever, because I'm also I design my own stuff. But when I applied for that tester call, I was actually anxious, like someone who had applied for a job.
Why? Why were you anxious? Why were you feeling that way?
Work and she doesn't like me. What if I didn't answer the application properly? What? I don't know. Like someone who would apply for a freaking job. And I'm like, Lynn, for crying out loud, you can crochet. You've been crocheting for over 40 years. Get with the program.
Shame, Lynn.
Lynn, I understand what you're saying, because I've also tested now for 2 or 3 people, and you feel anxious because you feel like, what technique are they going to use that I don't know? What method are they going to use? But I also see that sort of as a challenge, like, yes, I'm going to learn new techniques. I'm going to learn something new, and I'm going to learn something out of this test. And you don't only learn from, yes, you learn a lot from the designer, but you also learn from the fellow
participants,
And the testers, yes. I mean, the one thing that helps, I think, like in the case of Mariana, is that earlier last year, I crocheted, I think, 2 or 3 of her designs for pieces for Cargill Blue Studio in Cape Town. So I was familiar with how she writes her patterns, and I really like how she writes her patterns. It's so clear and so easy to follow.
Yeah.
So I think that was also part of the anxiety at the time with the testicle was like, because I really like the design and I don't want to wait till it's published. That was so funny.
And I think also there might be an anxiety of you don't want to let the designer down. Like,
Yes, definitely.
you know, that's also one of the things I think I sometimes feel when I test is like you don't want to let them down. Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I actually, funny enough, don't work with testers. I did try when I first started designing, but I'm too impatient. I can't, because I would have tested the design first anyway, so I know it works. And the reason I'm using the tester is not because I need different sizes. I mean, my stuff's all flat. It's either table decor or blankets or pot holders. So it doesn't need it. There's no sizing issues and things like that.
Yeah,
So it's more to see that the pattern is readable, understandable, and also because I issue for both left-handed and right-handed crocheters. So it's to make sure that the right-handed crocheters, because I'm a left-handed crocheter, even though I'm a right-handed person, it's to make sure that the right-handed crocheters know is reading the same thing that we are reading.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I used to use testers, but I get too impatient. I can't wait 3 months for. And I love them, but I can't. I'm too impatient.
Rosemary says, I also did the Queen Cowl. Oh, good. Yeah, I think I remembered that, Rosemary. Mariana says, thanks, Jalene. Rosemary says, oh, that's beautiful, Mariana. We were talking about the Buyer's Bliss cowls. If you just rewind the video, if you're looking at this after the live, go look at that pattern. Mariana says, thanks, Rosemary. That is so pretty, Anita. She's talking about the crochet piece that you showed. And then Mariana says, Len, you are so funny. Oh, joy. You would not believe it. I just want to quickly complete this and then we will say goodbye because I see an hour has passed. Can you believe it? Wait.
Yes.
Wait. How did this happen? We had so much fun, right?
It's like Wednesday's hour went by too quickly.
Yes, Wednesday's one also went by. We laughed so much during Wednesday's one.
Can I tell you something funny quickly? With Wednesdays, so when we were on the live on Wednesday, I was in the lounge and my husband was in the study, which is quite a distance from where the lounge is, right? But we were laughing so much that when the live was finished, he came through to the lounge and he says, you sounded like you had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. That was truly. We laughed. Edith made me laugh so hard. Really.
She made us all laugh.
Yeah, no, she was. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was so funny. Let me tell you, all my ends are woven in.
Oh, great.
Well done.
I almost thought I lied, but I didn't. Yay! Now I need to crochet more things.
Yeah, and it was not even painful.
No, it wasn't painful because of all of you. Thank you.
You need us.
You see, having a community and fellowship, togetherness is really what's working here, right? I think I'm so appreciative of all of you watching and participating in all these make-alongs because it's just amazing how the whole experience of making things together just elevate the experience. You know, the inspiration, the support, the laughter, how we learn new things. That's just amazing. I mean, look at Pietru, those beautiful granny squares that she's making. She's never been crocheting before. And I'm just really grateful for all of you making this such a great experience, really. Yeah. Mariana says, so proud of you. Linka says, he must join us next time. I think the men in our life actually needs to someday join us because the reason I'm saying this is when you are a crocheter and a knitter like we all are, right? There is some lingo that they start to understand and know. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is merino yarn. No, this is acrylic yarn. Oh, where's the pattern from? Like, they know all these words that you would never think they know. It's really enjoyable. I think I need to do a question with my husband and see what lingo like knitting and crochet lingo he actually knows.
Yeah, I think was it in the live I told you or somewhere? We were on holiday with friends of us last month, né? And we were talking about this specific top I have on. I'll explain this next week.
we are filming a podcast together next week.
So we were talking about this, and then my husband explained to the friends, no. When Anita knits something, she just don't go and knit or crochet. She swatched first. And I was so proud of him that he actually knows that I swatched. And he knows that about the hook sizes. If I'm not happy, I must change them. And I was so proud of him for explaining to friends of us how it works.
That is gold.
Really, I was really proud of him.
No, that is really amazing. Really.
So my husband and I have this thing. So he's in property, right? So obviously, I mean, I hear his meetings or he talks to me about things, and then sometimes I will say something and explain it back to him. Something will happen in the world, in the country or whatever, and I will say something related, and he will be so impressed with the fact that I know the lingo, I even understand the terminology and everything. And then I said, so he's also an avid soccer fan. And in Europe, when you win the Premier League, the UEFA, and the FA in the same season, then it's called the treble. Okay. So when he gets all impressed that I know property lingo, and I do understand some of soccer because I've been watching soccer with him for years now, then I'll turn to him and say to him, and what is a treble? So now he'll try to explain it to me in crochet, and I say, no, it's when you win this cup, that cup, and that cup.
That is funny. That's
That's
really
good.
I know your hubby is also very clued up.
He does knit a little bit, which also helps, but I'll never forget. He took a beginner knitting class at the Karoo Winter Wool Festival. That's how he learned to knit. Because I thought rather than his wife teaching him how to knit, let other people teach him how to knit. And when I walked in, they said, is this the woman who knows how to cast on with just her fingers? And I said, what do you mean? And he'd been learning, the knitted cast on where you have to stick your needle in and he told everyone, do you know my wife? She can cast on just with her fingers. That's what he told all of them, meaning long tail cast on. And they were all like, wow, is this her? She can cast on with just her fingers. And I'm like, hi. Because of course he was the only man in the room. It was such a funny moment. But now I had to say to him, it's just long tail cast on. And when I taught him long tail cast on, he was amazed.
Yeah, it's funny. And it's like when we edit videos, Philip would be like, no, but isn't it actually like that word? And I'm like, yes, you're correct. Yeah. He knows all the dyers. He knows crochet. It's unbelievable. Then he would correct me sometimes. That's really funny. Linga says, yes, you must join us next time, perhaps a hubby quiz. I think that is what we must do, in fact, actually. Yeah. So if you don't know, a new Lekker podcast episode is out with my chickens, Petronella, Indrina, and Stevie Chicks. And the summer tea makes. We had a summer tea make along in January where you can either crochet a summer tea or knit a summer tea. And some of the members that joined the makes is on the podcast as well. So have a look there. And I'm excited because we're gonna shoot a video next week, me and you together.
Yep.
And it's gonna be all about socks. Okay. Mostly. Not all, but I mean mostly socks will feature heavily there for the sock along we had in February. that video will also feature.
And we are both sock knitters, so
Yeah. We will show all the socks next week. I'm very excited about that one. Yeah, I think that is the end of our live. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Yes,
Before we start to say goodbye on those on live, you can start to say goodbye, but I think let's start to say goodbye on here. Pietro.
Okay, I just say bye and thank you for a lovely evening, a lovely afternoon. Yeah. And I hope it's gonna cool down quick.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for joining. I'm so proud of your crochet. Pietro, well done.
Thank you. Pleasure, yeah.
AJ?
Bye-bye. Thank you for that time. Look, I crocheted a row all the way along there. So
Well done.
thank you for the time and the motivation.
Oh, that was lovely. Thank you for joining. Lynn?
Thanks for the hour, more than actually. It was great fun, always is. So yeah, I will hopefully by next week be able to show you the completed cardigan.
I'm
Hopefully.
very excited. I'm very excited about that.
But thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you, Lynn, for joining. Anita?
thank you all on the Zoom as well as on the live. Thank you for all the compliments on my Battenberg. It inspires me to keep going.
Yes.
And thanks for the lovely community we have with Jalene.
And
And I want to thank Jalene. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't know each other.
it's love. I love that we all are here together. That's so much fun. Yeah. So thank you so very much to everyone. Mariana says bye, Mariana. Lishan says thanks everyone. It was a lovely afternoon. Thanks, Lishan, for joining. Linka, happy needling, she says. Thank you so very much to all of you that joined us on the Zoom and for you that joined us on YouTube Live. I really appreciate your time spending it with us. Remember to give the video a like. And then we'll see each other next week again. I will still communicate the time. I am not sure how my morning will run out, but I'm busy in the morning. So I will communicate that also during the week. Have a super afternoon and happy crocheting. Toodles, everyone. Bye.
Bye.